State and Stanford.
Yeah, Oregon State, I mentioned Andrew Susak, their best player. Good defensive catcher with some raw power. But I'll tell you, Stanford has a ton of prospects for upcoming drafts, including sophomore shortstop Kenny DeKroger and sophomore right-handed pitcher Mark Appel. 96 to 99 as a starter this year.
All right, those are pretty good numbers indeed. And we now welcome in the head coach for Oregon State, Pat Casey. And Coach, thanks so much for joining us. What are your thoughts on this big weekend series against Stanford?
Well, you know, Stanford's just, you're right, loaded with talent, got a ton of guys, and, you know, anytime you play down here, it's a tough place to play, and they play the game right. So, you know, we got to do everything right. And, you know, Susak's out. We've had him out last weekend. He's out this weekend. Our left fielder's out. Our second baseman's out. So we got some challenges in front of us, and I think those are the things that are motivating us a little bit.
How do you replace, you mentioned Susak and some other injuries. What are you doing to replace those players?
Well, you know, you're not going to replace Andrew. You know, he's just too good a player. He's our best offensive player, our best defensive player, and you know, the other guys, you know, you just try to get better at something that they weren't maybe quite as good at. You know, we're trying to get a little better at second base defensively. Out in the outfield, we're getting a little bit more offensive production than we're getting out of Garrett Nash. But you know, it all comes down to doing the things right on the mound. And if a guy gets off to a good start, you got a chance to win. And if he doesn't, you know, it's a long evening in the Pac-10 because. You know, the conference is loaded this year.
All right, Coach, thanks so much for joining us. Good luck this weekend.
We'll take it, man. Thanks.